am Cassie Alexander.
And I'm Eric Mills.
And you're watching
Arts
Alive Delaware. Delaware Shakespeare's mission is to bring people together from all walks of life to celebrate our shared humanity. And our favorite way to do that is through Shakespeare's plays. We
really are trying to serve the whole community. It's really one of our aims, our goals, our missions, is to really serve the whole community. And we do that through our different programming. We have everything from our community tour, which goes to libraries and schools and community centers and prisons and so forth throughout the area. As well as we do things like readings where we invite the community to come. And we do them all up and down Delaware. Go south to the libraries, but come up here in Wilmington. So we really try to reach as many people as we can. We did a couple of shows we've done recently in Rodney Square, which really allows people in the area to come from all over. And they have been really wonderful experiences where we really got to reach, I think, people that we don't necessarily reach in Rockwood Park, but we're really expanding that and trying to go further. And so that's really one of the things that we strive to do.
Probably the program we do that is most successful at demystifying Shakespeare is our community tour. And it's a really special, intimate performance that comes into a non-theater space. It's in cafeterias and gymnasiums and conference rooms and multi-purpose rooms and plays in the round. So audience members are hearing Shakespeare's language from an actor who stands maybe 10 feet away. And there are no lighting effects. There's very little technological support. It's really just the poetry and the artists telling the story and the audience members who come with an open heart to receive it. Something that I think is excellent to add in, and I love that Del Shakes does this, is that in the lawn at Rockwood, we do seating based on the height of your seating device. Del Shakes is bring your own blanket or lawn chair, and then there's a section at the front of the audience for people who are on a picnic blanket, and then kind of lower beach chairs a little bit further back, and then full lawn chairs, so that you really have the best chance to get to see something. And that is really the work of our excellent volunteer usher team, who come in and really give everyone their own little pocket of lawn to experience the show from. And it feels like home. You have your little picnic set up and watch the whole show. The kid in front of me for Macbeth was talking to one of the witches, and he was eating some gummy candies. And the actor playing the witch said, "What are you eating?" And he said, "Oh, they're sour kids," because they were Sour Patch Kids. And then as the actor walked away, the kid turns around and says, "I said the right thing to the witch." Being at the mercy of the light and the weather, I think, is always a unifying experience. And when we're outside, we're in the same world. And that is partly the world of the play and the story that the play is telling, but it's also we're here in this lawn together. So if a big bird flies over, we all notice and acknowledge the magic of that. And if that happens to be at a moment that works in the show, it just gives you goosebumps. So there are really fun moments of synchronicity that you can never expect, but that sort of happen organically because we're all in the world engaged in this shared act of storytelling and also engaged in being in the world.
Yeah, there's something, it is magical about being on stage outdoors. There are actors who love it and actors who don't love it, but I certainly love it. And there's a connection, especially I think at Rockwood, the way we do it with the audience that is very palpable, and it's just a wonderful thing. We really gear these performances towards engaging the audience the whole time. And then, the fun of, as Cassie was saying, the fun of things like, a dog runs through, across the stage and you're in the middle of doing something. I saw Macbeth last Thursday night, and we had to stop the show for about 20 minutes right at the beginning, right after they just started. And so when we started that up again, one of the first questions that the witches ask each other is, what were you doing? And the witch said, stopping the rain. And the audience just loved, I mean, everyone was just so enwrapped by, and we were just sucked right into that world again. And that's the kind of thing that happens on this stage. There are these just magical moments that occur because we're all in this together.
During the pandemic, we had the opportunity to present what do we call it, a monologue tour here. There was a performance here at the Delaware Art Museum that was sort of a wandering exhibition of Shakespeare monologues paired with pieces in the sculpture garden, and it was sort of a fun, holistic experience, and we were so lucky that our friends at the Art Museum wanted to host us for that. I'm trying to think, the DSO collaboration.
Yeah, this year we worked with the symphony, right? Doing, what was the piece that we did with them?
The Soldier's Tale.
The Soldier's Tale, right. So the symphony played, and we had 3 actors who told the story, and it was a wonderful collaboration. We were at the library down in southern Delaware doing Lucy, is it? Lucy. And so we try to collaborate with many of the other arts entities in the area, and it's oftentimes some of the best stuff. We also did, other art entities and other businesses. So, we did a collaboration with one of the local breweries, and we did a collaboration with one of the eateries in the area. But, it's something that we really strive to do and kind of keep building it as we go. Well, like I said, we have this wonderful volunteer group, right? Like for our summer shows, come out and be an usher, take tickets, all that good stuff. But they're all part of it. You really get involved. But we're always doing events where we have people come. We do readings at times at some of our art galleries. We'll do readings at libraries, and we always have people who kind of usher and help with those. So, but there's also, always just a chance to kind of come and see what we're doing. We our productions and our readings and so forth are always open to the public, and we always encourage people to come and see what we're doing. We do these very innovative kind of things. We did a lot of, we did a series called Beyond Shakespeare last year, where we were doing The Tempest, and so we read Césaire's A Tempest, which is another version of The Tempest written by a French, a black French from one of the islands, a wonderful writer. And so his take on that same story was really compelling. And so we had a whole audience come in for that too. So we have a lot of opportunities for people to kind of get involved and be a part of it.
Yeah, sometimes we invite audiences to come to us, particularly for our summer festival at Rockwood Park. You can come join us. And then our community tour that travels around the state, we come to you. We come to your local library, or we'll be at a community center in your town, and we would love to see people at the shows, absolutely, and all of that information is available at our website. I think the arts are what makes life worth living, gives us flavor, gives us an opportunity to live within our own lives and experience more deeply, and also to step into someone else's experience and to have empathy for that. And theater is particularly a great tool for empathy and cultivating empathy in community. So I invite people to come and experience theater. Come give Shakespeare a try, even if you had a bad experience in high school. We all did, and sometimes it feels like, oh, it will be like eating my spinach. It'll be good for me, but I won't enjoy it. And our job is to bring the joy. If you will come, then we will bring the joy.
Yeah, and I think, the arts are, and specifically here in Delaware, it's what makes Delaware unique, or one of the things that makes Delaware unique. And it's a way of connecting, people with people. So, we reach out and we kind of bring people together. And it's about the community, as Cassie was saying. It's about community and bringing people together and creating something for ourselves. And when I say ourselves, I mean Greater Delaware.